You know, my father used to say I should always open with a joke, and of course he also used to say that I was a joke. So,
I'm already recording.
oh, hello. Something a bit different today on Atomic Monsters. Uh, Something which I actually have a script for, which is, how often does that happen? Never. Something which is connected to the very core of my being. As a collector, I'm also a historian and an anthropologist. Pop culture as a lens to society. The culture and systems of a time expressed through plastic, celluloid, and four-color panels. Good and bad. Research enough, and some rabbit holes lead to horror instead of wonderland. It's a huge part of why I collect, to reclaim a childhood I was denied, shamed, or bullied away from. So, before some may complain about politics in their toys, games, movies, or comics, or whatever, remember that politics is inherent in everything, and being able to deny that fact is a position of privilege. Do not confuse exposure to zeitgeist, where one person's eyes are forced open. Often others never have the option to blink, unless they are shut forever. I am trans. This is our flag. I am non-binary. My preferred pronouns are she, her, or they, them. I also accept my queen, especially if you're quoting Inferno from Beast Wars. That also feeds my inner Megatron. Yes. My name is Patricia Ophelia Cross, and I'm a human being, and I'm also a transgender woman. Transgender women are the most murdered demographic in society. No single label you can have applied to you has near as much chance of getting you killed. We can't even keep proper records of our numbers because cops and reporters misgender and deadname us far more than they respect our humanity. Yet even our recorded numbers, a small percentage of us, break the wrong kinds of records, ones we should be all collectively ashamed of. We should fall asleep thinking of those who cannot dream anymore. In fact, the only way I could have a higher chance of being murdered by label alone is if I were Black, Hispanic, or Indigenous. People dying for privilege you have that they lack should make you feel guilty and complicit. It should call good people to arms. This realization was a huge turning point in my own life. It shaped who I am now, and it empowered me, and it armed me. And now I seek to arm others. The 20th of November is the Transgender Day of Remembrance, a day that in an ideal world we would not need to exist. We only even have the exposure recently for it to even be noticed at all. For this, I would like to share some poetry. First, a moment of silence for those we have lost. Now remember the silence. It is as productive as ignorance, and does nothing for victims caught in their instance. Stop and think, and meaninglessly pray while people die for being trans or gay. Each and every single day, a trans woman for each day of the year. I am not a treat in an advent calendar for you to await to open after you get bored of slander, to sample with glee in my inbox like a disease, telling me the ways I can please. If I decline, I am a tease. Just your fetish. Well, I'm kind of deadish. Well, not just kinda. Just forever on the edge. As writers stick women in a fridge. Does that excite you just a smidge? Every day, monsters need to slay. Left on slabs. To you, just hors d'oeuvres. Just an hors d'oeuvres tray. I'm sorry, the formatting's a little off. So take a moment of silence. Think about my lost sisters and brothers with whom I may never again play. Another number, statistic. Another day, sadistic. For you, a moment. For me, all I am is moments of silence, gagged from speaking of the violence. repeated ad infinitum. Tomorrow you will forget them. Don't call me strong. I'm just alive. I wear scars, not badges, a failure to thrive. A life that's a constant strive to just exist. I persist and resist. Don't call me strong. It's just a failure at failing, at letting go entirely. Don't call me brave. I don't overcome fear. I bathe in it. Am cleansed by it. Come out smelling of shit. I just exist, persist, and resist. Don't call me strong. I can barely move. I'm just alive. While others are not, their gifts and value forgot. Erasure kills. Hours upon hours through shows you scour. Everyone straight, and that is their power over us, to shape us, to stop us, to kill us, erase us, or to tell us how to act, to code us and erode us, sassy, funny, but not at all diverse, or often villainous and perverse, or to use our skin or gender or perceived sin as itself a defining personality, and not what is actually within. And that erasure kills. And they know. And when they complain and condescendingly explain about the pain we cause just to be represented, this PC culture is demented. Our values are cemented. Be gay, be black, be female, be whatever. Just don't shove it in my face. This is not your space. PC culture is a disgrace. Yeah, they know. They know it kills. And they don't want us to live. Thank you. This is important, so please share. I hope I touched a couple of you. And anyone who feels the need to unfollow me for this, I don't need you. And other people who might be empowered by my channel because of this, they definitely don't need you. Thank you.